Today we are going to be filming a Chinese New Year story. We are at the Xilai Temple in order to get a background for a stand-up and a VO. It's a pretty nice temple, which is why we wanted to come here. It gives like good footage.
It's been kind of difficult producing content. Like, if it was a normal school year, I'm pretty sure I have a lot of people that I can learn it from, because this is my first year and I never worked with any video editing software before. And like, it's just kind of hard, but you know, it's kind of figuring it out yourself. It's kind of a fun thing too. But I think so far so good, but the producing content part, like, it's really fun. Usually during like online classes, I always take a nap after I finish classes, and you know, now at APN, you can't really take naps until like after like 3:30 or something. And of course, like, it conflicts with a bunch of extracurriculars, and I have to spend time working on stories and like just missing out on like a bunch of family time and just missing out hanging out with my friends and stuff. But yeah, I think that's like the biggest thing about APN. There's a time commitment, but everything else is really fun.
All right, we're good. Let's go.
I never had a doubt in my mind that APN would be able to endure in spite of our distance learning. So over the summer, sure, I was a little worried that things were going to be different, but we were able to prepare a little bit. At the end of the previous semester, we did have a little bit of experimentation with moving online very quickly, very abruptly. And I think we learned a lot from that time. And I think the APN class this year is executing at a level that is still at the high quality that APN is known for.
I really enjoy APN. In my first year of APN, we did a lot of like live streaming for sports, and you know, I was also part of the technical directing studio, where I would do, you know, the technical director and sometimes, you know, the assistant director, and you know, I would also be anchoring a lot, producing a lot. So you know, doing those things are really fun, especially the live streaming sports, because you got to be in the action. But you know, for this year, APN is still really fun because you know, we still got to make stories, and we have to be more creative when we're making stories, since we can't like go out and film things. We have to like kind of do things more with our own area. And you know, I think with this challenge also comes more like, you know, ways to enjoy how we can film, how we can create things, how we can, you know, write stories.
So this week I'm working on producing show 17. Basically what I do is I'm the one that sort of takes charge of the class for the week. I'm the one that gets the story ideas on there. I keep tabs on all the story producers. Basically, I coordinate the bigger picture and make sure that every week we're meeting those quality standards, making sure our stories are, you know, top notch. Our audience gets to see a show at 1 p.m. every Friday. Now, I got a lot of work to do here. That's great. That's absolutely great.
So honestly, APN is kind of like my safe space at school, just because we all really like communicate to each other in class, and we all really connect, even though some of us have never met each other. It feels like we've known each other like forever. So it's kind of just like a safe spot, especially during this time. I can't get it. Hold on. I got it. Just kidding. No, I didn't. I joined APN because my freshman year, we used to watch the shows every week, and I would just always see the APN crew like during the sports games on the sidelines and just recording. So I always knew I wanted a future in communications and journalism, so I kind of just took that as my sign and just applied.
Us being journalists and moreover storytellers, we have an obligation to report on these things, because if you don't share these things, especially in this day and age, after all that has happened in 2020, you know, it's going to get diluted in misinformation and stereotypes. And so we have to share these stories. That's why these stories about these tales and memories and life experiences are so important to our societal fabric right now.